Hey everyone, it's Erin. I'm sorry for my absence lately, but last week I was completely sick, and I still have a slight cough, so if I cough, excuse me. But today I thought I would do a quick Panache tip of the week, and in honor of Valentine's Day, which I know a lot of you will be going out to eat tonight, so I thought I'd leave you with a few etiquette tips, just to remind you what the proper etiquette is for dining out. So I was going to start with the placement of your utensils. Always work from the outside in. Don't know if you remember this from Pretty Woman, but always use the utensils from the outside in. In other words, it's the smallest fork will go with your first meal, or your first course, which is usually a salad these days. So just remember that. Work with your utensils from the outside in. Your bread plate is always to your left. So if someone happens to take your bread plate, either alert them to the fact that they've accidentally taken your bread plate, or ask the server for another one, or it'll just cause a distraction really if there's a lot of people at your table and you decide to take the person's next to you. It's probably just a good idea to ask the server for another one. If it's just the two of you, obviously, it doesn't matter. You can just swap bread plates. And then in keeping with the bread theme, butter your bread one piece at a time and one bite at a time. Not the whole bread. Never bite directly from your piece of bread. Tear it off into bite-sized pieces, then butter it. Hold your wine glasses by the stem. The reason for this is if you hold it by the cup of the wine glass, it'll tend to change the temperature of your wine, and a lot of wine connoisseurs really suggest and prefer their wine to be at a certain temperature. So always hold by the stem of your wine glass. Once you've used a utensil, no matter what you used it for, if you used it to get an appetizer off a plate, it never goes back onto the table. It goes onto your plate until the server comes back to retrieve it or get you another one. Your napkin, of course, always goes in your lap. Sometimes men tend to forget this, so I'm going to just say this just in case a male is watching, which I hope there are, but yes. Napkins go directly in your lap immediately upon sitting down. And when you get up to leave, the napkin doesn't go back on the table. Or when you get up to leave for good, it does go back on the table. But if you get up to go to the bathroom, for instance, it goes in your seat. And no elbows on the table when food is on the table. So no elbows on the table when food is on the table. Now, if you're sitting there in conversation and there's nothing on the table, elbows are fine. But if there's food on the table and you guys are eating, no elbows on the table. Okay, so I thought that would just be some quick little fun tips for you guys for tonight. Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope these helped, and have a great day.